going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, hey, we've got India versus South Africa, the first T20 of 5. And hey, South Africa, they take the win in game number 1 with just 5 deliveries remaining. What a great game of cricket in Delhi down there. Beautiful conditions for batting, that is. I wouldn't say it was a great deck for bowling at all, to be honest. It was pretty similar to what the boys in Sri Lanka are playing on right now. It's quite a flat... I mean, I guess this pitch in India, it definitely has a bit more spin. It has a little bit more pace, but it's not too different to the pitch in Sri Lanka right now. It's a batting-friendly pitch. That's the way to say it. India just beaten comfortably in the end by a more experienced and a better T20 side in the end. Let's go through it though. Player of the match was none other than that champion-winning man himself, David Killer Miller. 64 not out of 31. Finished the game off with a reverse sweep 4. Yeah, I mean, he's one of the most informed players in the world right now in short form cricket. I mean, this is what South Africa need. They just need another leader and someone who can take the next step in their career. It doesn't matter what age you are. Like David Miller, he would be 30-something at this point in his career. 32. He is 32. And this is a guy who has played, what? Almost 100 matches in all 3 forms. Oh, no test cricket, so that's disappointing. But, like, this is someone who obviously has had an amazing career in white ball cricket. I mean, averaging 31, but averaging 40 in ODI cricket. But this is a guy who can still take his career to the next level. Wins an IPL title, was in the team of the year, was easily one of the best players all season. And he's proving it now on the international front. So, hey, well done to the man, David Miller. But let's go through it. Where did it go wrong for India now? I mean, there was nothing wrong with their batting order. Their batting did fantastic. Ishan Kishan, 76 off 48, 11 fours and 3 sixes. He was really, really good. You know, started off a bit slow, but was just building his innings early days. And then towards the end of the innings, just said, nah, stuff this. I'm going all out. Was sending everything over the rope. He hit about 24 off and over from Keshav Maharaj, I think it was. And it was just some of the most cleanest striking we've seen from Kishan in a little bit. I mean, we didn't get to see him, you know, dominate for Mumbai this year because Mumbai respectfully were trashed this year. So, you know, maybe we didn't get to see him take his game to the next level this season in the IPL. But, I mean, on the international stage, every time he is given the opportunity, I feel like he takes it every time. And, you know, I guess they are trying to work out what their best 11 is for the T20 World Cup. And obviously when you have KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma opening up the batting for your team, you don't change that. Like, those are 2 of the best white ball openers in the world. Yes, Rohit is not in form, but all it takes is 1 good innings from Rohit and he's back in form. So you leave them 2 there, and then it leaves up, I guess, where you play Kishan, because as you see here, Shreyas Iyer came in at number 3. Now, obviously, Virat would come in at number 3 in the World Cup. And then I guess you put Kishan, Iyer, Pant, and then Pandya, and then Karthik. Like, that's a pretty deep batting order, but maybe that's too deep. Now, there's questions. There's definitely a lot of questions to be asked about this Indian team. Ruturaj Gaikwad as well, who obviously is more of a project player. This is more about getting experience into Gaikwad and just letting him feel what international cricket is essentially like. 23 off 15, hit 3 sixes. He always looks comfortable out there. I guess just letting the opportunity slip. Shreyas Iyer, again, he looked good towards the back end, 36 off 27. Hit 3 sixes. There was a lot of 6 hitting. I mean, every Indian batsman hit at least 2+ sixes. Except for DK, but, I mean, he only faced 2 balls, so you can't really say anything there. Rishabh Pant captaining India, which is obviously such a big moment, and is officially the second youngest Indian of all time to ever captain the team, I believe. So, hey, congratulations to Rishabh. It's a massive honour for him. To be honest, I would have loved to see them give Hardik Pandya the captaincy for a game. I mean, he did just win a title as the captain on home soil with a new franchise. I mean, like, if that doesn't prove that Hardik Pandya is a good captain, I don't know what will. Obviously, Rishabh is probably the next Indian captain in, I want to say, almost all three formats. But Hardik Pandya is still a very good option there. So I hope they don't, just push him to the background as a leadership option. Speaking of that man, the man Hardik Pandya, 31 not out off just 12 deliveries, 2 fours, 3 sixes. Had to remain out there for the last couple overs. Took most of the strike and did very, very well. And it gave India a total of 211. Obviously in T20 cricket, that is always a great score. But on this sort of, Delhi pitch, batting second was always going to be the key to winning this game. But before we get into SA, let's go through their bowlers. Maharaj, 1 for 43 off 3. Rabada, not great. None for 35 off 4. Naudiki, 1 for 36 off 4. Wayne Parnell. Now, I have heard of this name a little bit. He took 1 for 32 off 4. I wouldn't say that he was impressive, but this is a man who's been around for a little bit. He's 32, so I have definitely heard of this guy. It says he made his test debut in 2010. He made his last test match was in 2017 against Bangladesh. It's not promising. He's played 6 test matches, 67 ODIs. It's pretty good. 40 T20. He's played in the IPL. Yeah, I definitely have heard of this guy. Who did he play for in the IPL? I don't know. Don't really care. But shout out to the man Wayne Parnell. I didn't even know he was still playing, to be brutally honest. When they've got a guy... Someone make this make sense to me. When you've got a guy like... what's his name? Marco Jansen, who was sitting on the bench delivering drinks to the boys. I'm sorry, but Wayne Parnell is, 52 years old. Does he really need to be playing over Marco Jansen, who is the future of this bowling lineup? I don't know. That's just my opinion. I would rather see a young, exciting paceman who's the future of your country than a 32-year-old who, with all due respect, I know they're different bowlers. I know, different different bowling, they bring different stuff to the team, but yeah, shit. It still is a like for like, a little paceman, or not a little paceman, a tall paceman to replace another one. So, I don't know why. Tabraz Shamsi, none for 27 off 2. Yeah, he bowled shit house. And Pretorius, 1 for 35 off 3. So, look, you keep India to 211. You're probably thinking, yeah, we're in a bit of trouble here. I don't know how we're going to chase that, but South Africa did it beautifully in the end. It just all happened right at the end of the game. South Africa were gone after these first couple wickets. Nothing was happening for South Africa. De Kock gone early for 22. Bavuma, the skipper, was gone for 10. Dwayne Pretorius came out at number 3, which I thought was a really good move. I wish more teams would do this. We've seen Ashwin move up the order for Rajasthan this season. Didn't he score a half century twice this season? I wish more international teams would do this. Imagine if... the perfect situation to do this is when, I guess you're none for 85 after 9 overs and then you lose a wicket and then you bring out Pretorius, a big hitting all-rounder, a pinch hitter. It's not going to matter if he loses his wicket too much, but he also could go out there and smack it quick. 29 off 13, 1 4 and 4 sixes. It did deadly work, and South Africa were not moving at all until Pretorius came out and put runs on the board. And then it just created momentum for guys like Miller and Dustin towards this back end of the innings. With all due respect to South Africa, they were 2 for 61 after 5 overs. They were then 3 for 81 after 8 overs, which, you're chasing 200. That's not great after 8 overs. It's probably decent to be on 80 runs, but being 3 wickets down when you're chasing 200 is never ideal. But hey, they dug in and they did it superbly, these two at the end here. Dustin, who, with all due respect, did not get enough opportunity this year in the IPL for Rajasthan. I don't know why they... Wait, did he play for Rajasthan or CSK this... No, he was definitely at Rajasthan this year, wasn't he? I'm very sure he was at Yeah. So, I mean, he's 33 now as well, which actually surprises me a little bit. Yeah, he definitely did play for Rajasthan this year in that middle order. He was only played the 3 games, which, I mean, at 32, he is still someone who could play for the next 6 years. Like, he seriously looks like he's in some of his career best touch. 75 off 46, 7 fours and 5 sixes. Really outstanding and unlucky not to get man of the match. I mean, what do you have to do? He scored a 75 not out and was the highest run scorer for the game. And for the team that won, and he still couldn't get man of the match. Although David Miller, the man, Killer Miller, did win this game for his country there. 64 not out of 31, 4 fours and 5 sixes. He is incredible and is the best, number 4/5 in the world right now. Him or Hardik Pandya either way, but... I mean, there is a lot of good, finishes going around the world at the moment, but David Miller's as good as they get, and I think this was a big statement from the South Africans. I think they've made a big statement here, and they've said, you know what? We're not here to fuck around. We're not here to lose this series, 4-1. We're not here to get beaten badly and give all Indian confidence. We're here to prove that, we're going to compete as good as anyone. I know this, is nowhere near India's best 11. I know that there is a lot of good players missing out of this Indian 11. I mean, no Virat, no Rohit, no Rahul. I mean, those are 3 big outs as it gets. I mean, we'll go through their bowlers here, which, I mean, we should have done that anyway. Let's do that while we're here. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, 1 for 43 off 4. Yeah, I don't know with Pretorius. I don't know with Bhuvi. I just said Pretorius. I meant Bhuvi Kumar. Yeah, this is why you don't record videos early in the morning, I guess. I mean, he didn't bowl great, but, I mean, he still is probably one of their frontline attack bowlers, especially in Indian conditions. But I think in Australia, he's gonna have a really good time of it. Avesh Khan, I mean, he is someone as well who is definitely should be in line for a World Cup position, but probably misses out. But he's still someone who's got, so much talent. None for 35 off 4. I mean, he's going to be playing consistently on the international level soon. Yuzi Chahal did not have a good game at all. It was actually a really crappy deck for the spinners. It was slow. There was not much, movement. There wasn't much spin. There wasn't much... there was just nothing on the pitch that was giving anything. Chahal, none for 26 off 2.1. It's obviously, that's horrible bowling, but, I mean, there was nothing he could do about it. It was a bad pitch. Hardik Pandya, I mean, he got spanked as well. I don't know why he decided to bring himself on to bowl. I don't know why Pan brought him on to bowl. I don't know what over he bowled, but I feel like it was after the 10th over at least. I feel like if you're going to bowl Hardik Pandya, I'd want to do it pretty early, at least before or right after the power play. That's when I'd be thinking about it, but not ideal. Purple Patel as well, 1 for 43 or 4. Everyone just got carted around the arena. And Axar Patel, I don't think I've seen him bowl worse than that. I mean, he took the wicket, which is always nice, but 1 for 40 or 4... Now this is going to sound really harsh, but he kind of started the momentum swing for the South Africans. When he came on, he bowled his first ball. It was either to Pretorius or David Miller, but it was put straight for a boundary straight away. He got put for about 22 runs off 1 over, and it was just, it was looking very deadly after that 1 over. It's just like they all found form. And the annoying thing is, I'm sure for Indian fans, is that Dur Dussin was dropped on 29, I think it was. So Shreyas Iyer dropped a pretty simple catch in the deep, and Dussin ended up making on another 46 runs, which ended up winning the game. So you take that catch, you probably win. You don't take the catch, you lose the game. It's as simple as that. And that is the fine margins in cricket nowadays. But hey, I mean, South Africa, this is a big statement win and a big wake-up call to other countries in the world, just saying, hey, We still got plenty of talent on our team. Like, just because we don't have Faf anymore, no AB de Villiers, no Stain, no, all the legends that have left this team, they have still got quality on quality on quality. And, they've still got a few players that will come back from injury. So they're going to be pretty strong come World Cup time. I don't think they're going to compete for a final position, but I think they're going to upset a few teams that we might see at come World Cup time. But hey, the next T20, when is that? What's the date today, ladies and gentlemen? Today's the 10th, so that'll be in 2 days. You're going to make us wait 2 days for a T20. That is outrageous. Where's it played at? Is it at Dally again? Where is this? Wait, what stadium is that? Wait, hold on. What stadium is this? It fits 44. Oh, okay. I think I know what this is. Actually, I want to go into Google Images, guys, and just have a look here real quick. Make sure I know what stadium I'm looking at. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, okay. I know the stadium. Okay, cool. We know the stadium. I just had to make sure that I remembered or even could look at the stadium and remember which one they're going to be playing at. So that's game 2. Where is game 3 played at? Hopefully it's at like Wankhedi or something like that. No, where is that? Is this is this in okay, yeah, this is where it kind of looks like Chinnaswamy Stadium a little bit. I think I know this one. Look, it's a multi-person. It's got 27. I like that they're going to these other venues. They've just had a whole season of IPL at the same 3 venues for the whole season. So I like that they're moving it around. But hey, that will cap it off. South Africa pull off an incredible away defeat. Well done to South Africa. A little bit to learn here for India, but it is not their best team by any means. So it's okay. But hey, I hope everyone enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the game. I'll see everyone in the next one.